So the batteries? Alright, we'll start with the might be out of batteries.
I hurt myself today to see if I still feel. I focus on the pain, the only thing that's real. The needle tears a hole.
Okay, looks good.
Old familiar mistake.
To be.
Try to kill it all away.
Yeah, that's pretty good. It's just blinding light.
Everything.
I look like a angel eyes.
I become?
Alright, let's do the wraps. I can show you how to do the wraps. Oh, the deadlifts had to be cut short. I wasn't eating enough. I ate a pound of shrimp. A pound of shrimp and chili. Like a bunch. Sometimes when I take certain medications, I just don't get hungry. And then working out, you're just like, oh, I have no fucking storage energy. Like it just burns so bad. Like on one rep. So I'm gonna have to go back to do that. But I'm actually sore a little bit because I haven't done it in a while, so it's not bad. All right, let's see. I got the book out too. All right. It says this side down, so you kind of know what to do there. Oh, so sore. All right. This is how I do it. It's how I was taught to do it. You don't want it too tight because then your hands will hurt. And main thing is the wrist support. So just wrapping it around the wrist. If I'm out of view, you're not missing anything except for me rolling it over. Still the wrist. And you don't have to count like times, you just feel what's good. And I'm going to do, I'm really bad at showing. Alright, let's think this through. It's going to be easier for the other hand when I do that one. So I'll just kind of mess with this. But you just go over. I go back to the wrist. And I do the knuckles. Over. Okay, make sure it's straight. It gets so tangled in the wash. Alright. First time you do it, you're going to do it a bunch of times and fail. It's just the way it is. And still, I mess it up. Where it's too tight and it just hurts, like you're not getting enough circulation. Alright, the thumb. Let's see if I can remember how I do this one. Yeah, so I go around this. Make sure that one's tight, but not too tight. so it don't hurt. And then you just wrap it. Then we do the fingers. Pinky. Loop. Middle. Loop. This is so bad for visuals. So, no one's watching, so does it really matter? All right, then I finish off. Once you do that, it doesn't really matter. Whatever you feel like you need. I have to do it a certain way for the wrists. My wrists. When you jack up your wrist, you're out. I mean, you gotta just not box until it's not jacked. Otherwise, it's never gonna recover. And that's what it looks like. Let's see if this is easier on the other side. I'm gonna put thumb in, this side down, wrist, wrist, wrist. Make sure it's not too tight. See, like I do the thumb here, it doesn't matter. As long as you get all the shit covered. Knuckles. Not a very type A human. But if you're type, you gotta stick to the rhythm, or what is it called? Ritual. I get it. Nothing wrong with that. My opinion also doesn't really matter unless it only has value if you believe it does. Which you should always question, so you can filter out the bullshit going on. There's a lot of bullshit going on. All right. Same thing. Oh yeah. I'll sweat confused. Alright. They'll loosen up too a little bit when you start hitting. Okay. Some scruff. Alright. Let's see. Relative intensity. So, where my notebook is. Heart rate reserve, peak maximal heart rate, 220 minus your age. That's your max heart rate. There's just a bunch of formulas you can do, but it's just honestly understanding the training zones. So the rating of perceived exertion. Zone 1, your heart rate percent is 65 to 75. That's walking or jogging. Zone 2, 76 to 85. 14 to 16, rating of perceived exertion. Group exercises, spinning. Sprinting would be 86 to 95%. 17 to 19, rating of perceived exertion. And the example is sprinting. The percents, I don't know if I said that, they're the heart rate, percent of your heart rate. So like it's the percent of your heart rate max. Let's see. And then it has the lactate threshold peak interval, because you obviously can't sprint. That's why I like interval training, because you go to zone 3, in and out, in and out, in and out. I'd say I'd probably keep zone 2. You want to keep like zone 2, 76% low. max, which max heart rate is 220 minus your age. I believe that's. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. So that's it, right? Yeah. Let me make sure. It should say right here. I don't think you have to multiply this. Alright, I'm just going to. Where you at? Just all prepared. All cool down. Oh man. This is the target, right? Target. Okay, here's the age number or age formula. Yeah, subtract your age from 220. That's all you got to do to estimate. That's the one way to do it, to estimate your max heart rate. Because it's just the percents. It's just showing what your body is using for energy. Because there's different ways your body facilitates energy. That's why, like running, like zone 1, you can do for way longer. I don't like zone 1, especially being heavier for the joints. Like I just would rather do an hour of zone 2, zone 3. The endorphins are way more intense too, way quicker. It's intense. All right, what do we got? I wanted to talk about CO2. I don't know if it was in here. Not lower back pain. The myth of fat burning zone. Where are you? I'm showing those. Oh yeah, you can look up perceived exertion. 6 is none. 20 is like max. It's similar to well, they use the same stuff for weight training, weightlifting. Like how many more do you think you could do for reps? Strength training, all of it, but I do strength training. Let's see. From in the sun. Where are you? This other stuff is. What is happening? Oh, I think it's the science. Yeah, 54. No, 69. The metabolism. That's what I wanted to talk about. It's interesting. This is why I wrote it all down on a piece of paper, because they are directly related, but like 5 chapters apart. Hundreds of pages apart. Okay. RQ and percentage of calories from fats and carbohydrates. So it's the myth of the fat burning zone. Let's see. RQ respiratory. Let's do by this book definition. Ooh, that's painful. Steady state. Okay, this I like graphs. Okay, so short term. You can't see that. I'll just explain the graph. It's like pretty much what I've already said, but so short-term energy systems would be glycolysis. Long-term aerobic energy systems, and then the immediate energy systems are the ATP phosphate creatine system. Let's see, where are you? Glycolysis. I mean, you could go into this. I could talk about this shit forever, but creatine phosphate, energy, adenosine diphosphate. But they summarize it all in the end here. I just like to understand how it works, why this graph is the way it is. So, calories derived from carbs. So it's the percent of, let's see, I wish you could see this. It's so dark. This is really professional. Obviously not. All right. I can't do that. It's not with this sun glare. RQ in percent of calories and fats from carbohydrates. I'm trying to understand. This is the ratio. Okay. So it's inverse with carb percent and fat percent. It's inverse. So respiratory quotient is the amount of carbon dioxide expired divided by the amount of oxygen consumed, measured during rest or at steady state of exercising using a metabolic. Let's see, it's a little tight on this. Okay. So obviously I don't have all that stuff, but it's the point. It's showing they've already done and made the ratios. So during steady state exercise, and respiratory quotient of 1 indicates that carbohydrate is supplying 100% of the fuel, whereas 0.7 indicates that fat is supplying 100% of the fuel. Any RQ between 0.7 and 1, and that's the ratio, indicates a mixture of carbohydrates and fats for fuel and metabolism. Non-protein is not part of this, because if you're doing protein, you're getting a little rhabdo. You should probably stop exercising. Don't do that. We actually saw that when tennis players in high school wasn't eating and working out, training. It's super bad kidney failure shit. It's not good. All right. Illustrate the fallacy of the fat burning zone. So an individual partaking in low-intensity fat-burning exercise, such as 20 minutes of walking at 3 miles an hour, may result in an RQ of 0.80. An RQ of 0.80, 67 from fat, 33 from carbs. Okay? So at this pace, it's 4.8 calories per minute. 3.2, which is the fat, 1.6 the carbohydrate. So it's just the ratio. Calories per minute. Thus, the full 20 minutes is 64 calories from fat, 32 from carbs. If this same individual doubled the intensity to 6 mile an hour for the same 20 minutes, at an intensity will require more carbohydrate as fuel, so 0.6 RQ. So 54 carb, 46 fat. However, this pace resulted in 9.7 calories expended per minute, or 5.2 and 4.8 calories per minute from carbs and fats. So the full 20 minutes, same amount of time, doubled the intensity, which was doubling the speed. Individual expended 104 calories from carbs and 90 from fat. So the increase in intensity raised the total caloric expenditure from fats for the same time investment above that of low intensity walk to the tune of about 50% increase. So decreasing intensity, the idea of it putting you in a fat burning zone is not entirely accurate. So let's see. Spend 104 calories. No, where's the calories? So it's just saying, like, since you doubled the intensity, your overall calorie expenditure goes up. So even though the percents are different, it's not significant enough to be worth it, basically, because it's saying you're going to burn more fat, even though you're burning more carbohydrates and less fat by ratio. Your overall calorie expenditure is higher. So it actually comes out to a higher overall burn in fat and carbs. So it's just like why HIIT, high intensity training, is so efficient. 6 miles an hour for 20 minutes. How many calories is that? It's about 10 calories a minute. So 200 calories. See how terrible that is? It's terrible. 200 calories for 20 minutes. That's like no food. Awful. So that's where HIIT comes in, because it's kind of a little cheap, because you're basically tricking your body into thinking like it's like it doesn't get a chance to like reach equilibrium with its metabolism, because it's constantly changing the way it's breaking down for energy. Oh God, my butt. All right. Hopefully I make sense, but questionable. Very questionable if I make sense. All right. What was cardiorespiratory? So I should have started with the respiratory quotient, carbs to fat kind of idea, because then if you go into your O2, because the ratio was CO2 to O2, like how much you're taking in, how much you're expelling. So with a higher heart rate, you're going to be, both those numbers are going to go up. And the idea is to keep in a 76 to 85%. Lowest you want is 76. Your warm-up will be zone 1. And then you want to get at least 86%. Like when you're doing your interval, you want to get up to 86% heart rate, because that's zone 3. Peak interval, which is way more than if you were running 6 miles an hour. Like if you do the math, I got to do the math so I can show it. If you do the math, so it's 6 miles per hour for 20 minutes. That example, they doubled the intensity. So what if you can't run that fast. Let's see, what's a reasonable average? 12 miles an hour. Okay, let's just use the example. So you double. I don't even know what your heart rate would be at 6 miles an hour. I feel like that's really slow. But the more you multiply the intensity, like you're going to see over the same amount of time, you're going to get so much more benefit. Also, like resting metabolism post exercise is super important. You're just going to burn because your body, you're putting your body through, like it's kind of like if you're, I don't know, fucking just, it's just so retarded sometimes. I'm trying to talk to myself. What was I saying? I don't know. I'm just gonna work out now because it's hard for me to get all my points across or to make everything an analogy. So fuck running is basically the whole idea behind all of this is running the same pace. Well, it depends on your goal. If you like running and you're fit and like that's what you do, sweet. A lot of people don't have the body type or hate running. And I think the majority want to lose weight. So if you want to lose weight, you definitely want to get fit because it's just causes way more demand on your body. Our bodies are way too efficient at burning calories at steady state exercise. The body's just like, oh, this is great. I don't have to do shit. Like, you're not changing the input. What is it? Stimulus? No, you're not changing the variable. It's the same thing. So the SAID principle in PTA school, specific adaptation to implied demands, pretty much applies to everything with working out. It's like kind of a blanket for saying if you put your body through high intensity, terrible, just awful, if you feel like you're going to die, then your body's going to adapt and you're going to be able to you're going to adapt quicker. And then jogging, honestly, like running is so much easier after doing some of these sessions. And I feel like with weight training, I have to do cardio some way, or else I just feel just like my blood is like paste. I just feel so like shit. And it's a good detox too. I'm gonna shut up now and hit this bag. That'd be so funny if this was not streaming this whole time. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but all right. We summarized all of that in about 1 minute, but I like talking about why. Because if you don't explain why, what you're saying is real, does it really matter? For instance, high school, we learned the 12, I don't know if they still do this, but it was the 12, 8, 6, 4 weightlifting standard. That's what everybody did. And that's trash. That's literally trash. terrible. You want to do the 5x5, the warm-ups doesn't count, and then you want to do certain percent, just like with cardio poem, of your max 1 rep. I usually do based off of 2 rep because 1 rep is usually terrible form, and that's how you get injured. So I don't do that unless I'm feeling real down. But 2 really solid reps, good form. Base that. Use that to base your percents. We're starting with 70, the 5x5, and then work your way up. And then your max will skyrocket, especially in the beginning. All right. I'm not listening to this to work out. All right, I'm going to do this is so slow. What do you want from me? This is absurd. Total opposite of what you want. We're shooting to spider. Oh, Tabata. Let's see. Tabata you can get for free app. Tabata, you bought it. Also, the larger you are, the quicker you can lose the weight. Heavier you are, because it's harder you expend way more energy moving. So, if that's a silver lining for some. Let's do the 10 cycles, 3 sets. That was pretty good last time.
There's a new way to raise your FICO score instantly. Now you can
3 sets of 10, 30-second interval, 30-second rest with a breathe. Actually, do we need to cut recovery then? I'm going to change the recovery to 15 seconds. So a max of 45-second recovery. The most rest I'm going to get is after 3 sets. Every 3 sets will be 45 seconds. Okay, let me see what they're texting me. Work is texting me. I don't know why. Getting a new. Hi, do you know if you're going to be available next week or still no car? Go text it. And then you actually do the workout part. Right. I like boxing because you get stressed out and it's just you. That's why I like weightlifting. It's just you versus yourself. I should box somebody. All right. Oh, is next week Christmas? That's why I want to wear Christmas. You get time and a half. Shit. Just getting drilled right now. Fuck, dude. I can't. Alright, I gotta do dive punt. Start. It's just so good. So Hunter S. Thompson, when the going gets weird, the weird turn pro. When the going gets weird, the weird turn pro. Okay, that's. I was Hunter S. Thompson.
Starting your Tabata workout. Get ready.
I made the Loathing in Las Vegas. Wasn't that the guy? It's such a good quote. All right.
Exercise.
Oh, explosion. Get the wrist ready.
Exercise.
Right. Beginning is always the worst. I think the beginning and the middle. These are always terrible.
Recovery.
The soreness goes away. Then it comes back. After you're done. About an hour. 45 minutes. Cool. Oh, yeah.
Exercise.
You should be worried that the rest isn't going to be enough time. You should be very concerned. And relax.
Recovery.
Yeah.
Exercise. Exercise.
I can finish the 4 without hitting the bar. Oh my god. I might.
Exercise.
left. My drive. Feeling a lot better. Off to Cymbalta. I think this training's helping. Just like first video, I was just wrenching. I'm not wrenching as much,
Recovery.
but I feel it. I feel it's still there in the stomach. Just a little touch. It's feeling like you're gonna vomit. Just a little touch.
Exercise.
Oh. I get my heart rate thing. It's so good.
Exercise. Rest.
Doesn't feel. It's not sickness from working out. And the classical feeling. Done that plenty of times. It's just like I always feel upset stomach. It's just a side effect. Lasting up to 6 weeks. Blows. But had to take it.
Exercise.
You gotta start monitoring my heart rate to show you the numbers. It will all come together. Right?
Recovery. Rest.
False alarm. A little bit of phlegm. False alarm. It's great. If you ever feel depressed, you can just work out. You don't care how far you push yourself. Why would it matter?
Exercise.
If you're injured, caveat, if you're injured, you should keep going. You'd be more disappointed. You gotta recover smart and prevent injury. American medicine sucks with preventative. It doesn't care. It's incentivized for you to be sick. It's ridiculous.
Exercise. Rest.
That one was brutal. Oh. You die working out, it's not too bad. Right?
Recovery.
Just depends on the way you die. If your heart explodes, that'd be pretty cool. Like out of your chest, like alien. Would you really mind that?
Exercise.
Oh, yeah. You don't want to live with half your body functioning because you didn't work out. Stroke City.
Exercise.
Fuck you.
Rest.
It's okay. It's a great way to stay in shape. A couple dry heaves, burn an extra few calories, especially if you vomit. Clearly a joke. That's awful. Oh shit, was that 2? Alright. Nice pew.
Exercise. Rest.
Like I feel fantastic. Like horrible, but the endorphins. You just feel like just the static stress of your life eroding your soul. Kind of get rid of that for a little bit.
Rest.
Gotta make sure you clean out the vomit bucket daily. I haven't really produced anything. Just dry heat. It's nice. Fucking blame is fat right here. Nothing.
Exercise.
Starting to get a little weak, but don't tell the bag that. Fuck. Fine. Start losing my form. Not obviously comes natural.
Exercise.
Back's getting tired too. You can see it. You're starting to feel the hits, the damage. Oh wow.
Recovery.
3 more sets. Great.
Exercise.
Form's going up. Oh, my shoulder.
Exercise.
Things quicker. Just gotta get the dry heat out of your system sometimes. heart rate elevated. That's all I gotta do. Oh, it gets harder than life, dude. Surprised you know that.
Recovery. Exercise.
Such a guard along with the contract. What's happening? Where's coverage? It's just burning. Athlete's club. Athlete game. Holy shit. This is just love.
Exercise.
Just want to be a real boy. Oh. That shit out of your body.
Exercise.
This is it. Last set is always an absolute battle. Come on, please.
Recovery. Exercise.
Don't take me out, coach. I'm not, I can do it. Come on. Fuck, this is rage. A healthy way.
Exercise.
I'm gonna make it 30 seconds without driving. Can it be done?
Exercise. Yes.
I'll get the. All right, let's see
200.
what it says.
Done. Great workout. We spent 32 minutes, 50 seconds exercising.
So that's what's crazy. Shit. I'm gonna get a heart rate monitor. I used to have one, but I don't really make a good size. I wish they had a neck one like a dog collar. Or a ball gag heart rate monitor. All right. So 32 minutes, 30 sets, 30 seconds. So 15 minutes total exercise time. I want to show you, because I don't want to just, I'm going to speculate here. Zone 3 to zone 2. Definitely not zone 1 after the first. The first one was kind of a warm up. Kind of want to warm the wrists up. But I'm going to just get a heart rate monitor. I think I have one. We'll go see. My blood pressure's probably so phenomenal. Yeah. Oh. Shit. Oh, come on. It's a fucking... Shit. It's not battery operated, but I got a portable charger. So my heart rate would be 220 minus 32. I think this is a wrist, isn't it? Let me take this off. I'm not worried about lowering that too significantly. I'm loving it. Oh shit. All those numbers too are based off of no other factors, including muscle mass, fat percent body fat, your height, your weight, all that shit has factors. Okay. Let's focus here for just a second. That's asking a lot. Oh, it's not plugged in. Yeah. It'll do it. It won't do it. Fuck me. So rewarding to be not done but successful with your workout. All right, I gotta sit. Come on. Please do it. Just do what you need to. What's going on here? You charging? What the fuck? Hello? What is this shit? Red shit. It's got dots. I don't know. Just gonna wait for it. Come on, sweetie. I just need one reading. Come on.
Please remain seated and refrain from talking during measurement.
Yeah, I got it.
And keep cut at the heart level.
Okay.
No batteries. Please replace the batteries.
It's charged. It's connected to the charger, bro. How dare you? Do you even have batteries? What is this? What is this? You don't even have batteries. It's a fucking lie.
Please remain seated and refrain from talking during measurement. And keep cut at the heart level. Error. Please take a measurement again.
You're not pumping up. No, you gotta pump. You gotta pump up. You gotta do something.
Please remain seated and refrain from talking during measurement. And keep cut at the heart
You're
level.
wasting your battery.
Error. Please take a measurement again.
All right. That's terrible. I'm gonna charge it. It's a piece of shit. All right. Let's actually, I can measure my own. What am I doing? My hand. Let's see. I need a timer. Come on, Daddy. Please function. What's happening? Holy fuck. Please. Timer. Oh. Fuck it, dude. So my hand is shaking too much. The pulse. There you go. $124. Let's see what percent that is. So you do the 220 minus 32, my age, 188. And then you do 124 divided by 188. That's 65%. So I'm already at 65%. Zone 2. Oh shit. So let's look real quick. You're all right. What was that? Let's see my ball set. Okay, where are you at? Buddy? Oh, it's so hard to move my arms. Oh, why are you doing this to me? Human movement. Trying to not get this shit wet. I'm just so wet. I don't want human. I want cardio pump. So 65. See that recovery? I don't know how many minutes that was. 65 is zone 1 low. So that's why I got to show you whenever I do it. All right. Until next time, I gotta work on. I gotta stop sweating, which is gonna take like 30 minutes, an hour.